There are some people in this world that are so wicked, and it's because they're so sold out. They are so sold out. The reason why it's not until they're like in their 40s or 50s that they can truly move on with their life and let things go is because they spent their youth and young adult years terrorizing other people. They were so hell bent on destroying your life that they didn't even move on. They technically didn't move on with their life until they knew that they destroyed it. They did not move on with their life until they destroyed your life first. Now you'll see them in their 40s and 50s moving on. Why is that? Because they spent their entire youth and young adult years. In the early years, maybe they get caught. When they were in their back home country, maybe they got caught. When they were living in the States and living elsewhere, they got caught. They made a choice and they made a vow. This time I'm not gonna get caught for it. But they didn't understand that when they made that deal, when they made that deal that it would require them to live their life on the run. Male, female, young or old, you have to live your life in hiding. There's no way that you could go to your local mall and sit down and have a coffee. Why? Because if you go to the mall, you might see your ex, you might see your baby daddy, you might see that one friend that you screwed over. You can't even go out like just to chill with people and do nothing with people because you know that when you go outside your yard, you're going to see them. It's hard for you to really step outside your house because you know you don't, not only do you not have respect, people don't want to leave your daughters around you. Because why? Because you didn't understand that the deal that you were making was that although you're going to destroy that person's life by any whatever means you have to do, you're still going to have to live your life either in an underground bunker, an RV, or living in a treehouse on some rural area. Because why? Because that's the only way you can truly make a living now. Because you can't live in society. You ever seen, just like the devil himself, that's how the devil is from the day with Adam and Eve up until Jesus Christ and this day. He's never given up. And although he's never repented either. That's how some people are. They've never repented. They've never taken a step back to say, I was wrong. I apologize. There's none of that because it's something inside of them, something inside of the heart. And that thing is the same thing inside of the devil. That same spirit in the devil that fuels the devil himself is what's in them, human beings. Demons themselves are what empower them and what drive them. They're not controlling themselves because if they were truly under control, they would have thought and said, you know what? I'm not going to do this to this person because I'm going to have to live the next 10 years or probably until the age of 40. I'm going to have to be living in hiding. I'm going to have to live in underground bunkers. It's because the same spirit that is with these demons and with the devil in hell, burning alive, destroying, that is with them. And it's what they believe in. That's what they believe in. And although they're burning there eternally, their peace and their solace is knowing that they have pictures and videos on you, knowing that knowing that Adam and Eve had eaten the fruit, knowing that Jesus this and he was on the cross, knowing that, the Christians are in the lion's den and all these things. That's what gives them peace. The peace is not in who they've created themselves to be. The peace is knowing that they've done something to damage your life, like Michael Myers or any kind of a suicide bomber. You're going to go and destroy your own life so that you can get at other people. It would only have to be darkness. You understand? That's how Michael Myers is. Freddy Krueger, Ted Bundy, and all of them. Nothing can stop them because they are already so committed to darkness. They're so committed to wickedness and evil. Even if it means to destroy a part of themselves, they'll do it. They've destroyed their own freedom. It never occurred to them, you know what? Let me just leave this person alone. Let me just leave this person alone. Let me just, you know what? I can't be friends with them. I can't work with them without being jealous or feeling intimidated by them. Let me just leave them alone. Let me just leave the person alone and not drag things on. It's something is driving them. It's the same thing in Michael Myers. You ever seen it? Because they didn't understand that on that day when they made the choice to come at you like that, they were also destroying their freedoms. As much as they're trying to take away your respect and your honor and all these other things, understand they have to live in an underground bunker. The only way that they can live is in a treehouse. To go build a treehouse in any rural area and call it sustainable living or lowering their carbon footprint. But it's really none of those things. It's because they have completely and fully made a choice, a fully aware choice to say, you know what? I am one with darkness and with these demons. I am one with darkness and these demons. And even if I have to spend the rest of my life in hiding, even if I have to spend the rest of my life in this way, I'm happy because I know that I've destroyed that person in some level.